Hello students and viewers, this is Adalarasan and you are watching Science Capsule, a perfect self-learning tool for school children. In today's session, we will be looking into class 9 science. When we look at the surrounding, I could see many articles. For example, this side I could see a window in front of me, chairs, tables right side of me. I can see a door and over me I can see a fan. Likewise, when you see your surroundings, then you will also come across with various articles such as notebooks, pen, pencil, eraser. Now I wonder how these materials are made and what would be the nature of these materials. Very interesting, right? Such an interesting and informative facts are there in your science textbook. So we are going to explore all those things in today's session. I believe that this video is going to be feast for your eyes and knowledge to your brain. So watch this video till the end. If you are satisfied with the video, then like, share and comment on this video, and if you are new to this channel, then subscribe this channel by pressing on the large button which you see below the screen, and don't forget to press on the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I upload new videos. Let us start the session. So when we look at our surroundings, we come across with various objects, right? So whatever the objects we see in the universe, all these objects are made up of materials, and scientists call all these materials as matter. So whatever the things exist in the universe are called matter. So what is matter actually? We have seen that table, chair, pen, pencil, eraser. Now look at the screen here. All the materials what we were discussing about occupy some space, and also it has some mass. So according to scientists, the things which occupy space and have mass are called matter. So matter can be defined as anything in the universe which occupies space and have some mass are called matter. So we can say that anything in the universe which occupy space, or we can say volume, and have mass are called matter. Dear children, early Indian philosophers believed that whatever the things that exist in the universe are composed of 5 basic elements called Panch Tattva. Panch means 5 and Tattva means elements. What are those 5 elements? In short form, we can call those 5 elements as SWEEF. Here S is for sky, E for earth, A for air and F for fire. So they believed that all the things what exist in the universe are composed of these 5 elements. However, modern day scientists classified matter on the basis of 2 important characteristics. The first classification was based on the physical properties, and the second classification was based on chemical nature of matter. In this class, we will be learning the physical nature of matter. The first physical nature of matter was they are made up of particles. For a long time, there were 2 groups and they both had different thoughts about the physical nature of matter. One group was believed that the matter is found to be a continuous like a block of wood, and another group was believed that they are made up of particles like sand. Now through activities, let us find out whether the matter, the physical nature of matter is continuous or they are made up of particles. Let us see an activity. Through that activity, we will try to understand whether the matter is made up of particles or it is a continuous. Dear children, as you can see on the screen, an activity is performed. To perform this activity, we need glass, water and salt. In this activity, a glass is taken and water is being added, and we marked the level of water. After that, we added salt in it. After stirring the salt, we can see that the salt particles are disappeared in the solution. Where does the salt go? When we stirred it, the minute particles, the small particles of salt gets spread throughout the water. From this, we can understand that each and every matter is made up of particles, not continuous as was the thought of one group. So, matter whatever we see around us are made up of small particles. Now we will see the second physical nature of matter. From the last activity, we came to know that whatever the matter that exists in the universe are made up of particles. Now the question is, how small or how large the size of the particles? Let us do an activity. From that activity, we will understand the size of the particles of matter. Dear children, now look at the screen. Here an activity is performed to understand how small or how large the size of the particle. Here 3 glasses are taken filled with water. In the first glass, initially I add a red color substance. As soon as I add and stir the solution becomes dark red. Now you look at the screen. I have taken 1 teaspoonful of the colored solution and added into the second glass. As soon as I add and stir the second glass, you will see the color of the solution becomes again red. But on dilution, you will see the color is a little faded. Similarly, I take 1 more teaspoonful of the colored solution from the second glass and try to add in the third glass. When I add it on the third glass, again you will see some sort of color. In the first glass, the color is very dark, but in the third glass, it is still the color is there, but it is faded. So from this we can understand that though we added a small drop of colored substance, the colored substance is there even in the third glass, even after repeated dilution. So you can imagine that the size of the particle will be very, very small. So whatever the matter that we see around us, they are made up of particles, and the size of the particles is so small that if we imagine beyond our imagination, such a smallest is the size of the particles of matter. You can perform the same activity with some other substances which are available in your home. For example, Ujala blue you can take in place of colored substance, you can take Dettol. So Dettol is one of the best example you can use to identify the size of the particles of matter. First container you add a few drops of Dettol and dilute it with other containers. Even after multiple dilution also, you will feel the smell of Dettol in the last container. So this shows that the smell of Dettol in the last container is observed only when there must have some particles of Dettol. So the smell indicates that some particles of Dettol are present in the last container or multiple diluted container. So from this we can understand that the size of the particles of matter are very, very small, which we cannot see. Dear students, with this I would like to conclude today's session. Hope you all enjoyed and understood what is matter and what are the physical nature of matter. If you are satisfied with the video, then like, share and comment on this video. If you are new to this channel, subscribe this channel and press on bell icon for notification. Thank you for watching. Thank you all. See you all on another day with a new interesting video. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye.